Well, that's what we were shooting for. No, Gus. That's what we were shooting for. We all of a sudden, I read an article about frogs being good for the garden that they eat. I don't know, slugs or bugs that bother the garden. And in the pond, we have on the other side of the yard, where are you, buddy? On the other side of the yard, we have a pond, and the frogs would get in there. And on the window of the house at one point, these little frogs, oh, Toby. Even now, even Toby walks over the little frog. So there were these frogs in the yard, and they'd be about the size of your thumbnail, and they would climb up the wall, and you'd see literally 30 of them on the wall. Anyway, what I wanted to say was Gus did the Jesus on this raspberry. I've reported to you that we have the raspberry, that big old raspberry patch, and then raspberries are spread. You know, you go along a fence and you'll find one here, you'll find one there. Anyway, Gus, I learned after I gave him a few raspberries, because he seems to eat everything, he realized he could get the raspberries, so he started pulling them off. So when I say Gus did the Jesus, I'm referring to this raspberry here. Raspberries are pretty much over for the last week. They're not even red. There's nothing there. They've run their course. So Gus walked up to that raspberry bush, took a sniff, looked around for raspberries. There were none, and then he cocked his leg and peed on it. So what am I talking about? When did Jesus curse a fruit? Okay, so anyway, that made me think. Never quite understood that story. Don't kill it, it's a butterfly. Oh, two of them. Got lots of butterflies coming around. Look, even they're looking for the raspberries. So yeah, the story of when Jesus goes for a fig and there's no figs, and he curses the fig, and the next day they walk by the same fig tree, and one of the apostles says, "Master, look, the fig tree that you cursed, it's dead." So anyway, Gus did the Jesus on that raspberry bush. Okay, that's not irreverent. Don't get anything in a bunch. I just the thought to cross my mind. Gus goes to find the raspberries. There's none, so he goes, "Okay, pee on you." Just a little joke, and that's all you need to know.